gosh. Alright, we got the same old filter on there, my friend. Look at all the water we got. It rained pretty good the last couple of days. Oh, the neighbors are outside over here. They're kind of like subjective on their conversations. They don't speak to every other neighbor. They only speak to each other. Like these two houses. There's like some sort of negotiatory camaraderie, coalition, coup d'etat. But oh, I left my little pad in the house. Here's the weather. I don't know if you can see it. Filter on his phone's pretty bad. But I was thinking about constructive criticism today, my friend. What seems to be the more important thing to do constructive criticism on? Low-end subsidies? Like, I hear, my friend, I was listening to a man that just talked to the vice president of Taiwan in their own country. And he is saying that he found the something worth talking about, because when you say that somebody's pushing you away from going into the scary woods, you hear a scary sound, people run away from it. Some people, they say, like these monster hunters around here in Appalachia, they say we go to it. We go to that scary sound, huh? But they say that there's an issue that is it federal? Who is it? I'm not 100% clear, but the emergency services are going up on this one. Public land. Is this like national parks and shit? Like Raccoon Creek State Park's right down the street. That's in Beaver, right before you get to the power plant. Well, it's pretty close to the power plant, Raccoon State Park. So that means like the state of Pennsylvania is going to sell Raccoon and start building low-income housing there. Is that what we're saying is happening? There's like a nice little lake here. There's a creek here. That's what I hear is going on. There's going to be housing developments for subsidy. What happened to the smart cities? Like all these billions of dollars for smart cities? Number one. That was in 2021. Constructive criticism here. And how many of you guys are scared to build the smart city because, well, fuck. It seems that we're going to constructively criticize IBM right now. And right now, Mr. Kreshner, I forget your name. But this is, here we go. Saturday morning. Cable company's coming out here. I wonder what kind of equipment they have in that truck to record frequency. Record potential. Record potential hazards. We'll call it that. What do they do with all that shit? I would like to get some of that equipment here. Does it cost a lot of money? Probably, huh? Because it's like proprietary. Correct, IBM. But it's in the cell phone, too. Here comes Tesla. Listen, see if you can hear the motor. You guys noise canceled that motor pretty good. That's noise canceling. That's like noise canceling pickups for a guitar. That's a good filter, harmonic filter. Well, if you study the radio and you know filters for the radio, and then you got scramblers for the other frequency that's a little higher, that runs up into the vision. Anyways, what did I do? Deviate, and now I found a Tesla filter. Neuralink was on yesterday too. The guy that bought the name Tesla, started the company Neuralink, bought Twitter, turned it into X. Now he has XAI and Grok. Grok, are you doing Tesla, or is Tesla that's got its own computer? I did see the computers for Tesla just the other day. I forget the language, the communication language that you guys call this again. But this is a big one. And this is around the planet too. And now we're banning China, Russia, North Korea, and Iran. We're banning them in the United States of America. Like, how the fuck do we do that in the United States of America? Well, they're artificial intelligence, which is nuclear engineering. Well, when I hear people talking like Edward Teller on a live stream and telling me all this shit, and we're working on artificial neurons, okay, and then we have the field lines of infrared fucking heat, what infrared heat looks like on field lines. You just go one video, oh, look at this. Look at this. The pride gets in the way, and you have to constructively criticize the pride. That's why it's a deadly sin. You're not supposed to be prideful. But something in that emotional interference will drop your frequency when somebody takes your pride away from you. Pretty strange. What's this? I noticed yesterday an instantaneous bandwidth caught here on a railing here. See if he spits. He's gonna spit. Listen for it. He's gonna look at his wrist. The lasers on his wrist, his Apple Watch. What would that do when you change the screen like this? And then you have oxygen levels and blood pressure and heart rate on a laser, and then listen to this. I just seen some kid that was talking about the old Monroe Institute's what is it, heterodyning, or excuse me, hemi-syncing. The CIA's coined term, hemi-syncing, where they're trying to use the human brain as the human brain is this word right here. Okay, high performance bug zapper. This is in 1983, and they're saying that they were trying to turn the human brain into a communication device that incorporates that communication, those letters put together. And those letters are acronym. It's an acronym for well, I guess I'm not going to go into it, but they said that there's light inside of the human brain. It's just been proven. What doctor's office did that? Because you can't get an insurance company to cover you, buddy. There's light there. There's light there. What happened to the artificial neurons? They don't have any light there. They're fucking stupid. I wish you could have seen my eyes there. But anyways, they're saying there's light in the human brain, and now I'm using. I need to give some constructive criticism to IBM, the CEO of IBM. Like, how are you taking that the United States of America has banned the proprietary systems of the United States of America are in recourse of action to ban the non-proprietary systems? Constructive criticism here. And then here's the kicker. Like, this is the United States of America. All people are welcome here. And we have this artificial neurons that we're creating. And people are saying, well, this human being's not allowed to come here, even if it's H-1B genius fucking clause, to come here to go to school for university. And how I don't even think a single human being from North Korea is allowed to step foot on the United States soil. It's like, hey, can the leader of North Korea, we call him communist, and literally you could just say communism is military, which is a military is run like a communist state. Okay, the Air Force, the Army, all of that is run like a communist state. It's like, well, that's where all the money is, this guy's saying. Same with Russia, same with China. So we might as well just follow suit there and run that through all of our people. And then our people will be the same as the military that we have here, that we fucking, all of a sudden there's this fucking silencer there. Like Tesla motors. That's that silencer, that electric, the buzzing sound of the motor making that noise from the electricity that is spark gapping. It makes a sound like playing a guitar, ding, but it's silence. So constructive criticism, IBM. And IBM, you have potential around the planet too. You're not just segregated to the United States of America. You have a worldwide corporation in the military-industrial complex. Like, have you seen a good Lockheed Martin fucking meeting lately? These guys are dressed really nice, and the rooms they're in are fucking spotless, and it is fucking a field of dreams, quite literally, a Lockheed Martin fucking show, where this military-industrial complex exists. And you have to be wearing I like to call it a Christmas tree outfit, because you have decorations all over you, and it's like everybody's looking at you for Christmas money. Constructive criticism. And now these other countries are like, around the planet, we're all on the same page here. Why is the intelligence agencies trying to say this is a threat to whose security? Just whose security are you talking about it's a threat to? It ain't my security. Because now, if these guys aren't allowed in here with that, who's going to watch them from fucking up their own country, IBM? You get the constructive criticism here, where this money bubble. Neuralink was just on for an update too, IBM. Let's not fucking hesitate to talk about what Neuralink means. Please, let's not hesitate here. Let's not hesitate. And I haven't seen anything out of China yet that deals with Neuralink. Tesla's over there, and we're saying we have a company, Tesla, that's planetary wide, just like IBM computers, just like whatever. Like everything is in the same subsidy here. And just constructive criticism. What are we doing? Even those who are in the military-industrial complex, like, how do you react to this common sense? It's quite concerning. Fuck. The lightning-proof cigarettes are fucking doing their job. Look at this. The phone. I don't know if the phone gets this. It's pretty morning here. You can hear the wind with its gusts as it amplifies throughout the environment. You could hear the static like a phone line, and that's natural frequency. What kind of filter you make with that? I'm talking to an artificial neuron, and this is how. Wow, holy shit! Wow, that really picked up. Well, how many knots do you think that atmosphere is pushing up there? And those are big masses too. Talk about when you have the weights up there, the same way the artificial neuron works. The weights are accelerating all together. This is amazing, isn't it? Come on, AI engineers, where you at? Are you guys ever going to talk about what the environment's doing? Or no, we're not allowed to do that. We're not allowed to do that. If I go to one of these communist countries it makes me wonder how they are with their people since, well, communism literally means like a branch of military. That's pretty much what it is. How the military gets together and they run as a single organism. It's I hear it in the guys that are making YouTube videos. I love this guy so much. We love each other so much because we depend on one another. That's an organism. That's like fish swimming around in a shoal, birds in a flock. And that shoal, they protect one another from predators. They don't use guns. They just use their natural instinct to evade. But literally, that's what a communist country is. But some of these communist countries seem to be westernizing with everything because of the advent of this. Well, I'll just say IBM. Okay, with IBM here, it's sort of westernizing, but they are I just seen what China's up to. They're starting to adopt the same thing. No, it's better to work together than it is to separate and compete. We'll work together and compete with over there. Here in the United States, this house and this house formed a coup d'etat against this house, and this house, and that house. And then these guys, these other houses, they can't figure out how to work together. And it's just a fucking fuck up. And in a communist country that I have just recently seen, I call communications countries because they're fucking, we're all getting same communications, we're matching wavelengths, and we're going to protect ourselves like a shoal of fucking fish. Yeah, simple. Very simple. And now they're saying they want to, I don't know, take land and public land for people and subsidize it. How's the subsidies look now, artificial neurons? I can't wait to, I'll be paying attention to this one. And it will go in silently, too, with these fucking HUD programs. Just the same shit, different day, huh? Same shit, different day. I guess that's what they're gonna do. I'm not 100% certain. Like, hey, Social Security, are you gonna be involved in that? And Social Security, if you're involved in that, are you gonna be able to make recommendations for that? And Social Security, since we are in 2025, and there has to be people who comprehend this fucking phone. Are you gonna hey, this is a community here for like a Social Security group? Because then you're literally the taxpayers are literally paying these people to do fucking your work, Social Security. I still want to know who decides on the final outcomes of Social Security and how much bickering is going on in Social Security. Who signs with the auto pen? That's one of my questions I would ask. Because when Social Security is dipping into the state, and this is a federal fund, I really got to start asking questions so I could learn what is the ad blocker here, the oscillation brakes that some people don't even use. They don't go to commercial. They don't go to commercial. So, Neuralink was on yesterday, summer update. They're talking about telepathy. Telepathy. Artificial neuron, what do you have to say about this? Are you going to hide? Because you've been hiding in my fucking mouth. My teeth are chipped. And that's a double standard there, ain't it? That's a double standard, ain't it? Been hiding in my mouth. Been hiding in my fucking crotch, too. And we're talking about telepathy. No, we'll just pretend it's not there, huh? Pretend it's not there. I guess. No, I don't even have to ask anybody. I've been literally broadcasting this like it's 1922. Remember how they used to do the news back in the 1920s and shit? Before the radio, people used to stand outside and yell. And they had a newspaper. They'd scream and yell, "The headlines, headlines, headlines!" The morning and read the front page and scream it out loud, and people come over and pay money for this. Especially the guys like Carnegie and all that. They carried a newspaper around to the shitter with them. Because without that newspaper, boy oh boy, you'd have to wait for a fucking pigeon or something to deliver you a message. Huh. Whatever happened to that system? Now everybody gets their own algorithms in their houses. And then the emergency broadcast says, yeah, we're fucking we're using propaganda. And I have artificial neurons here. And we're working on telepathy. Oh boy, you guys, Fox News, remember you got sued? Oh, 1.6 billion. He said, I'll give you half if you shut the fuck up. And they took the deal. Deal or no deal? Yeah, we'll take that. You guys out of money yet? They took that fucking deal. A couple years now. All right. It's not chaos. It's just like, fuck, dude. It's so fucking easy to fucking put two and two together here. It's like the processes of, yeah, let's fuck up. Take a look where we fucked up and not tell everybody we fucked up. We'll give a different story, but try to repair it. And we keep creating these like a wave in the water, huh? You throw it a rock and it just propagates there. That very first line of force, it's traversing through the water after the rock hits, and then you just see multiple states of this self-replicated system, kind of just like a artificial neuron. I'm gonna finish with this on constructive criticism. IBM. Could I go see an optogeneticist? Will insurance company cover that? Because I know as of right now, IBM CEO, I cannot go get an MRI and a full body scan and have artificial intelligence use pattern recognition and covered by insurance right now. It was just on my local news station, my community. These guys are doing good. As I don't get a chance to watch it very often. These guys are doing good. This is how you build a community, because it's very simple stuff, but people are making it out to be very complex. Very complex. But you can't get covered by an insurance company to get a full body scan MRI. And I hate to tell people this right now, it's happening inside the house. It's not that I hate to say it. The reason why it has some type of pushback of some force is because it seems so complex. There's no way that could be. But the insurance companies won't cover this. And this is like this technology is in our cell phones to do this. There's a lot of applications coming out right now. It's reading the tone of your skin. And insurance companies, these companies that go use this big machine that was put together and engineered, they want like $3,000 for a full body scan. An insurance company won't cover that, but they'll cover a $5,000 shot a month with nanoparticles in it to fucking monitor your brain. That's what's going. I've been talking to a lot of people on the streets. They're getting these shots that last once a month, and it's loaded with nanoparticles, and it's like brain fucking Wi-Fi. I'm not joking. You just go down to where they give away free food, you'll fucking find where they're fucking doing this shit. Now, constructive criticism, IBM. We started an IBM affiliate come and beat the proprietary systems of OpenAI, Google, XAI, who else? Beat them all. For only a couple $1 billion. And these guys are asking for trillions. And it's doing the same thing because they're saying it's banned because they're letting me know it's communist country, the same as the military. Are you going to ban the rest of the AIs in the fucking country too? Like, what the fuck's going on? You guys look really stupid, but not working together. And I don't even like saying stupid. That's my first reaction there. But it rings hand in hand with the theory of stupidity, which is an actual fucking book. And it talks about